Welcome to Cooking in the Garage. Today we're making some pan-fried sweet potato in lovely organic butter and some grilled pointy cabbage with tuna mayo and some capers and parsley. Welcome to Cooking in the Garage, and we're doing another episode. Thank you for showing up. Today we're going to make another easy dish, like super easy dish. We're only using one pan today. It's grilled pointy cabbage with tuna mayo and some pan-fried sweet potato. All right, let's start. And first we cut the pointy cabbage. So very basic, all cabbages have a stem. We always cut them in half by this way. There you go. Look, there's the stem. With this one, you kind of want to keep the stem on there because it's going to keep the whole cabbage together. It's also great for a starter, which you want to like make a whole dinner for your friends. Today we're just going by 4 because we want them more as a sort of main dish. It all stays together. Nothing's falling apart. The cabbage is nice and it has a cool shape. Then we have our scorching hot pan. Yeah, look, well, I won't put my hand in there, but it is hot. Okay, the butter is going to burn a little bit. I mean, I don't care if you work in a professional kitchen, they don't really like that, but hey, who cares? Well, it's not too bad today. If you move it around a bit and it's not on the fire directly, it won't burn that hot. And then it's very basic, you just put it in the pan. So we're actually with a camera crew of 3 people, so we're going to do 3 pieces today. And you just really want to grill it. So we're talking like make it a bit black. And also the grilling will make the cabbage sweeter. This is not a bitter cabbage, but it doesn't have that much sort of sweet, bitter flavor by itself. So when you grill it, then the flavor will come out way more. If you listen to it, you can hear it go. If you don't hear it, your fire is not hot enough. Okay, we're gonna have a look. Here, there you go. There we are. We want coloring. Perfect. Do it back a little bit. Could go a bit longer, but we have some time. Chat with your mates, call your mom, do whatever you want. So we're coloring it, and which is also flavor. A little bit of burntness just enhances the flavor of the grill taste. And so you want to cook it too. Like here you can see the cabbage is getting soft. But with this guy you don't want it super soft, but you also don't want it raw. Like it's a sort of in between. I don't like it too raw because then the cabbage doesn't have the nice flavor of when it's a bit cooked. So it's sort of an in between. Maybe the first time you go too far, maybe the first time you go too not too far, but you'll find out. It's super easy. Okay, so here I turned it around. And here you can see the cabbage is already like getting cooked a bit. Here you see it's still firm, but it's also like getting soft. Here, this guy has a nice browning. Maybe in this the outside leaf, maybe flip it again. Like it doesn't have to be like perfect. Gotta find its way. Look, this guy is a bit smaller, so it's getting there where we want it to be. But you guys use this guy. This guy is really great. You should have it. Here, look, it goes like this in your drawer, doesn't make much space, and you do everything with this guy. Especially if you're barbecuing, don't get barbecue tools, get this guy. Okay, so these pieces are a little bit bigger. I didn't divide it too perfectly. And this guy, you can see like it's like nice, it's soft, it's got a bit of bite to it, but it's definitely cooked. So I'm gonna take this guy out already. Wait and put it there. Let these guys sit for another little bit. These guys are done. Look, they're nice and grilled. They're a bit soft, but they're not too soft. I'm taking these guys out. All right, so we have grilled our cabbage, as you can see. And now we're going to pan fry our potatoes. The cabbage you grill, but you eat it cold. You don't need to make it hot. We're just gonna eat the potatoes hot with it. So it's nice if you kind of use same size potatoes. It looks nice. There's a few things you can do. You can peel them if you're not a peel guy. They say peel is very healthy. So let's stick with the peel. Which I do like to do with peel is you scrub them a bit. You can scrub a bit much so the peel is a little bit less. It's nice and clean. So give me a second, I'll scrub them real quick because as you can see I don't have any water here. This potato I washed, I purely just rinsed it on the water and you clean it with your hands. This one I kind of scrubbed, so say you have a little sponge where you do the dishes with, which should be clean, or some other scrubbing tool that you have in the kitchen to get more bits off. It's what you prefer. I mostly just do this. If there are any weird bits in there, I cut them off. If it looks like you don't want to eat it, cut it off. Yeah, just make it how you think it should look like or what you would want to put in your mouth. So these bits suck, you want them off definitely. And then we're just going even circles, like anybody can cut this. You take your time. We want them like sort of this thick, see? Not too thick, not too thin. Very simple. And then the last guy, well, that's that size. Same with this guy. This bit will not cook too evenly as the rest. And we just cut it. You take it slowly, you don't need to hurry. We don't have to cut a lot. So we're gonna put some butter in the pan. There we go. Pan's still nice and hot. The cabbage doesn't leave much traces. We didn't use any sauce, we didn't use any pepper. You can just use the same pan. You don't need to wash it. And then there we go. We just put in our sweet potato. Make sure the butter's everywhere. They don't need to swim in it, but there needs to be enough butter in between the potato and the pan so they don't stick. Here, it's looking a little bit dry in the middle. Shake it a bit, maybe we add some more butter. And just fill up the whole pan. Perfect. Shake it a little bit. And you just literally fry them per side. This side, the other side. I mostly cook them now till they get nice and brown, not burned. Then I flip them, and then maybe you flip them once more to like have them properly cooked. It needs to be done in the inside. So that's why we didn't cut them too thick, not too thin. Too thin, they get a bit sloppy. This is just nice. In the meantime, I'm gonna prep the tuna mayo. When buying mayonnaise, it's very important to have mayonnaise, which would consist of egg yolk, sunflower oil, vinegar, and maybe some mustard. That's it. We don't want any other type of oil. We don't want any binding agent. We don't want nothing. We want pure French mayonnaise. I'm not going to show you this brand because there's plenty good brands, but just get it where the list of ingredients is small. So look, it's very small. There's no long list here. It's just what needs to be in there. So for tuna mayo, we need tuna. Tuna in a can is great. I always get tuna in water. I never get it in oil. They mostly use cheap, shitty oil. It doesn't do the tuna any well, and it doesn't do your health well. Just get the water stuff. And if you want oil with your fish, you would have your own organic oil. You know what you'll have. You'll combine it, and you have the same thing. Just don't get it in oil. So very easy. Tuna in water. There is some water in there. We drain some of it, but we also kind of keep a little bit. Because of the tuna, it's meaty, it's thick. It's kind of also like a binding. It binds a bit of the tuna. You want it like mayonnaise style, so you don't want it too thin, too thick. It's also a bit of a learning by doing one. So here we have 2 cans of tuna at 112 when you don't use the water grams. It's nice to have quite a bit of tuna in there because there's a bunch of cabbage. You want the good combo. There we go. It's actually quite a bit of tuna. We are gonna add some black pepper. And from previous episodes, you've heard I'm quite a fan, so use plenty. We'll have some coarse sea salt, great stuff. And then we have capers. And also, then again, maybe these aren't organic capers, but it's only water, salt, capers. There's nothing else in there. It's very basic. So you're actually eating what you're buying. You put some the vinegar of the capers in there. Great for the taste. Okay. There we go. Mix it up a bit. And then we start adding our mayonnaise. Look at that. Great mayonnaise. Clean spoon in your mayonnaise. You don't want bits in there. Or if you have roommates coming at home and see you put some weird shit in their mayonnaise, they ain't gonna be happy. All right, let's take a look at the potatoes. They probably have been cooking around 8 to 10 minutes. They're not on a scorching heat, then they will just be black. Especially with sweet potatoes, they're very sugary, so they burn quick. But they're just going at a nice tempo. We turn them around and see how it goes. See, there we go. That looks nice and fried. That's perfect. You can also, so here it's like still super raw, and then if you see the other side, it's already getting to be cooked a bit better. There we go. Okay, we're cooking them slowly. We want to speed up the process. If you put a lid on it, it kind of makes it an oven. So all the heat that's evaporating right now doesn't go anywhere. We're just literally hitting the bottom with some heat. So you want it like a little oven. I'm sorry for the people at home, you can't see the food anymore, but the oven is working. All right, and now we're making the tuna mayo. We're mixing the ingredients together. So the tuna and the mayo are one. Okay, and why you think why we're actually in my garage? Well, I mean, I used to have some people over for lunch here, so I started cooking here. If I work longer days, I started cooking here. So yeah, these are all like quick dishes. If you want to have some nice food, you don't want to order food, you want to make your own stuff. This is pretty much why we're doing this. And this is lovely. There we go. We're gonna have a look at the sweet potatoes. People at home, one safety tip. This is my golden rule. Everybody wants to go do this. Always, whenever you're not using the guide, pull out the plug. Cause you're gonna go like this, whatever, maybe you hold it here. Look, it's nothing happening, you can touch it, cause you never know. That's my one safety tip for today. Okay, come have a quick look. There's a nice consistency. There's some bits in there. You can make it like more clean. I kind of like it like this. Looks good. A bit thick because you want to get through the cabbage. It's nice and still like a bit beefy. You can make it super clean, very like Michelin star, emulsed perfectly, but I just like it a bit like this. Now you get a cloth to take off your hot plate. I don't need it, it's fine. Here we go. And then we're going to have a look at our pan fried. Ooh, that looks good. If you really just want to know if it's cooked, you grab one, you cut it. So you can already feel when you're cutting it if it's cooked or not. And then you can have a go and have a look. So here, you can see it's still a tight bit firm. I think we'll give it like 2-3 minutes and then it's perfect. We'll put the lid back on and then we'll just bump up the heat a little bit because it's not like burned. Yeah. This is al dente, and a potato doesn't want to be cooked. We quickly cut some parsley because we wanted to make it look good, so your friends are impressed. And we all love a like 90s plate with some chopped parsley. It's also taste enhancing with the tuna, but it also just looks good. Everybody get a cloth, get your hot plate off. It's actually nice, like a fancy restaurant, you have a hot plate now. We're gonna get our nicely cooked sweet potato on the plate. Looks good, boom. Then we get ourselves some cabbage. Put it there. There we go. We get our mayonnaise and then you just put it over. And just put a nice dot on there so it looks cool, not too much, and then you can always put this guy on the table and enjoy it as much as you want. So I like my capers. I always like pickled stuff. We throw some on the potatoes too. That's what I said, 90s plating. Everybody loves it. And we get us some capers to finish it off. Perfect. And also put the capers on the table. Actually forgot a big ingredient on both of them, pepper and salt. We have it in the mayo, but we didn't put them on the objects or the ingredients itself, which you can also just put on the table and people put it to taste. So there you go. We have some grilled pointy cabbage with some tuna mayo, capers and parsley, and some sweet potatoes fried in a pan in some lovely butter. Sweet potato, pan fried in butter. In Holland we say a child can do the laundry. Sounds weird, just means it's very simple. Super nice. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something today. I hope I see you next episode and we'll try something else very simple. So see you next time on Cooking in the Garage.